Welcome once again to my channel, Fox Business. My name is Fusu Godwin, a marketing professional and a marketing trainer. In this video, we're going to talk about strategies for customer retention and business growth. Strategies for customer retention and business growth. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe, comment, share, and like. Now, it is important for every business, as a matter of fact, to retain customers. A business that refuses to retain its customers will definitely not stand. It will not be sustainable. The more customers leave, the more the business becomes less sustainable and likely to collapse. Now, join me. Let's look at how we can retain customers for our businesses. The first thing to do is to run loyalty programs. Right. Loyalty programs tend to, as a matter of fact, reward and encourage customers to stay with a particular brand and to continue to patronize with your products and services. There are loyalty programs like rewards, that is where customers redeem points or redeem rewards for points as and when they buy from you. There are also discounts. There are free expeditions delivery. For example, you can, as a matter of fact, give a customer fast delivery to reward him or her for continuously buying from you. We have what we call the high spenders reward, where those who spend very high, not necessarily those who buy frequently, but those who spend very high are also given some reward. Some of this reward could even be this free expedited delivery or free express delivery. Right. There's also cashback, where the customers are given cash to spend back in the company. This could be in the form of a voucher, etc., to buy more from the company. Loyalty programs are a great way of retaining customers. It makes the customers believe they are valued. They tend to have extra value from you as a business. As a matter of fact, they also become delighted getting these rewards. Another thing to do is customer satisfaction surveys. Customer satisfaction surveys. This is to help you find out how customers are faring with your business or with your brand or with your products. Right. It is important to get to know how well you are performing, because if you don't know how well you are performing, you might not know how to improve. And you, as a business, you need to continually improve. So one of the ways is to find out how customers are feeling. Are they feeling better? Are they satisfied with your products? Are they enjoying your products? This involves collecting data and info on the satisfaction standards or the satisfaction levels of your customers. This makes you understand the customers very well and understand their experience. It also makes you understand the customer journey. Right, and this will help you to improve as you identify the gap between your objectives and what has been achieved. A simple survey could do the trick. Design questionnaires. Let the questionnaires be simple. Keep it short, simple, but very relevant. And find out from the customers how they are faring with your products. Understanding and having an overview of the level of satisfaction of customers will help you improve a lot. Right, you will be able to understand what should be done to keep the customers. Right, you can, for example, get what we call the Net Promoter Score, information on Net Promoter Score, which is how likely a customer who will be willing to recommend your product to another person. You also get to know how to improve product, whether customers are satisfied with your pricing, etc. Right. This will help you to improve your marketing mix to better meet the needs and wants of the customers. The next thing I'm going to talk about is customer feedback loop. Customer feedback loop. Customer feedback loop. Take action on feedbacks. Customers make complaints, and as a matter of fact, it is duty bound on you as a business to take the feedback, give feedback to the complaints. Right? So take action on feedback from customers and also provide customers with feedback. Right? Put in improvement measures. Right? And let the customer know the type of improvement measures that you have put in place. Right. It is important, as a matter of fact, to ensure that there is a two-way process, because one of the rights of the customer is the right to communicate, or the right to communication. So the customer communicates to you about the problem. It is good and it is right for you to also communicate back and give feedback. Look, according to research by Gartner, 95%, right, companies, as a matter of fact, yes, of course, as a matter of fact, ask for feedback from customers, but only 10% act on the feedback. Only 10% act on the feedback. And even just 5% tells customers about improvement that has been made. Just 5% tells customers the improvement that they have made. So it is important to ensure that the customer feedback loop works. Customer sends a feedback on his experience or her experience of your product. You also give a feedback to the customer on what has been done, and this will help you retain customers. The next thing I'm going to talk or touch on is trust. Trust. Build trust with your customers. Build trust with your customers. The moment customers lose track and trust in your product and services, then there's a big problem. They can tell other people or other customers about how they have been disappointed, and this will affect your business so badly. So it is important to build trust and to build a win-win relationship between you and your customers. Use data to build trust. Right? Collect information, analyze information about your business, and use that to build trust. Become more committed. Become very committed to the customer. And when you promise, deliver. If you promise and you're not able to deliver, apologize to customer or client. Communicate fairly. Communicate fairly. Ensure that you communicate whatever it is that the customer needs to know about the product or about your product and services. It is important that you let the buyer be aware of any terms and conditions, any clauses. Nothing should be hidden from the customer. Even sometimes when you change source of supply and even materials, it is even important sometimes to even explain to clients why you have changed suppliers. Right? This is also a way of building trust in the relationship between you and your customers. Look, 83% of customers recommend your product if they trust your products. Right? So it is important to always maintain that kind of trust. This can also be done through product quality, maintaining company values and adhering to those values, being transparent and always trying to give the customer detailed information about your product and services. Help customers solve problems so that customers don't get confused. Help customers. Build empathy. Let the customers know that you are there to solve their problems. The last thing I'm going to talk about is to reduce customer response time. Reducing customers' response time makes the customer feel that he or she is being taken care of. It is important to, as a matter of fact, communicate to customer at the promised time or at the right time, deliver at the right time. Anytime he makes or she makes an order. It is important to engage in that two-way communication process so that you always have something to tell the customer. For example, you can add live chat to your website if you have a website. Instant replies to your WhatsApp message systems or your WhatsApp business message. Right. You can even communicate time estimation on queries and problems. So for example, you can tell the client that, or in your automated response, you can tell the client that you will respond to him or her in 30 minutes, or the average time that is used to respond is 30 minutes. With this, you assure that particular customer. But if it is an emergency situation, there's also a hotline that the customer can call so that he gets the necessary assistance. Communicate time estimation. This is very important. So, for example, how long it will take to respond to a particular problems and the channels that basically they should use. And this will help you retain customers. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Watch out for my next videos.